Welcome back, guys. Just give me 1 minute. I'm just making some coffee for breakfast. 1 minute. I am back. Sorry guys, I'm just making some breakfast. It's a different time for a live stream, so I was not exactly prepared. I was supposed to help wife with some stuff, but I'll help her later since I'm going for the live stream first. So welcome you all back. I hope everyone rejoins. Capivara, Shizoli, Filene, Disaster, Tepuan, Jason, Thomas, Algung, and Hashimitsu are here, and Ash Williams too. Welcome you all. Let's check the new content. We want to check the new characters and see some stuff. Let me post that I'm live again. Let me post on SaGa Wiki as well. Michael Tero and Nameless as well. Welcome. Let's fight Beauty. Again, no! Good morning, Tepuin. Ash Williams. Disaster says long time no see. Some minutes. Shared's back. Leon says I cleared Joe Banner in 5 mooches. Had to pity Bertrand though. Not so bad. Your pools went well, some Linux. I know you were afraid. Congratulations. Deserve some break, right? Rax says sup, good luck with the pools, hoping to get Joe and Granny early. I'll be pulling for the new banner, man, but I want Snowing in Rio. Everyone wants. Not amazing, but I take okay luck for once. Hidden Dodge of 5. What is important? It is. Snack BR time. Yeah, Wakona. Welcome. How are you? How are your travelings? I hope you don't mind. We're pulling, yes, we are. Did one Muchi on Joe Banner for Joe and Young Boy, so I went to Bernard and got Sarah. Only got Sarah all the way to Petey. Oh my god. We will pull Eileen, Dorian Bertrand, and Sarah for a total of 6 pulls. That's super good luck. How good are the banners? I just got home. I'll talk about the banners in a few. You're also close to Mystic Castle, and she will be buffed. Cleared Joe Banner on 5 Moochies and got Snow in 3. That's nice. We talked about this on the other live stream. But see, 2 banners, dual sails. This package here with 17,000, it's usually enough to do 3 step ups and get all the characters. Sometimes you don't get it, but how much does it cost in your country? 17 and 0.600 gems. My cats are fighting here. You want Snowy too? I'm visiting a friend that just had her daughter soon. Mokona, nice! Congratulations for her. Say save up, I'm closing getting 52,000. Save up, why? We get more gems. 6 Moochies got Bertrand and Sarah, and 1 Moochie on the other one you got a young boy. Oh my god, what do I do with my life? Now I have to get Joe. So I have all Joes. That is like a place in a puzzle. Piece on a puzzle. A piece that's only mine to place. Will you give me piece puzzles? Ah, 30. You just made a joke. 92 USDs for that pack. Well, if you just survive with that pack alone in a month, it's not much for a game that you play every day. I don't think it's much. It's more about if you purchase that 3 times. Would that make you a dolphin? I don't think that makes you a whole whale, but makes you a dolphin for sure. Depending on the country, that makes you a whale. Pitted both can reuse. Oh, Neoflux, sorry to hear that. But you got all the characters, you didn't have to over pity, right? Some people were having to over pity. Hope you have a good passive skill. I'll check all the characters here and styles and see what we have. Fighting only the enemy in the front of you in order to live. You can't keep that up forever. So you say. So we go for the summons. Snowy Garino is a 4S style. 4S, you mean 4S attack style. I really like this soundtrack. So let's click on these characters and see much about them. I'm gonna do a small review here. The best I can do, but then I'll make a full video later. So first we have Joe. Joe has Frostbite, her 0 BP skill that makes her closer to Global X Rock Bouquet now. And also Bertrand, having 0 BP spells is just so good for mages since they don't want to bonk anymore. Some of them have very low STR and the extra tending miss. That's actually very bad. So to keep up the damage, Frostfire will help you. Double element as well. The second one, Winter Show. This one has morale up, but it's not fast. So it depends on her speed to increase the damage of the party, but it's for 3 turns. That's actually pretty good. Damage is not so special, but deep power only. But this Joe can use this 3 times in a row. That's not that bad. If she gets to attack first with the new Formation Magia shift, and with another mage on the back, maybe she will help. But then I don't know if that's so good. But she can also be used on the agility for, position for Rainbow Rangers if you have other attackers. I don't know. Stackable Portal. Oh, look at the name of this spell. HC power and hits 3 times. She's Olive, thanks! Thanks for the help, She's Olive. You will all better in 2nd anniversary. Let me send you a virtual hug. Thanks so much, She's Olive. It's already up, went to calls and ban new string as another new string and also banners. Thanks so much for the help, She's Olive. So Spectral Portal is a 3-hit attack that's pretty similar to what you can do with the latest version of Bune. It's even better because it doesn't cost as much. It's only 11, so depending on what you're bringing, she can attack before Bune. C power, she got some increase into her passive, so the damage is increasing in global too. The first one is very strange headbutt counter when she's directly attacked, similar to 3rd Bune as well. She will counter with this attack called headbutt, but this is a staff skill, so it relies on her STR. You check her STR as well, but her future version, the Robin version, has a higher STR, so the counter will do more damage. Actually, she has headbutt naturally on her virtuous arrow. So we have this counter, meaning that if you are using her in formations like the newest counter, multi-counter, she will do more damage, but it's not about the damage, it's more about having this intelligence debuff. Since it's not based on a skill, she can just keep doing that as long as the enemies attack her with direct attacks. It's 10% debuff only. Then the second one means that if all allies are alive, she gets a 15% increase in damage and plus 2 BP. And then 30% more with further 6. 45% increase in damage now is actually pretty standard. Many characters are getting that much. And plus 2 BP also allows her to start with Sun Nuke, a triple S Sun Nuke, Crimson Flare Plus that she can upgrade through her A style from story. So she will have cold, heat, and sun damage on turn 1 with very good damage. She's not exactly a character for long fights for Nuke because she doesn't self-buff, she doesn't self-heal as well. But if you can take advantage of that intelligence debuff, it makes for some very good strategies in the future. But that is for, let's say, content where there are multiple hits. She can just keep attacking, like, someone that has 3 AoEs or something will not help. It has to be direct attacks and single target attacks to really help make this headbutt counter work. It's more about getting this Frostfire for some of her other styles as well, because 0 BP is very nice to have with a mage. So if you are thinking about future Joe as well, Robin Joe is also pretty nice. Okay, so we'll give a look on the next one, Genryu. Oh, let's give a look also on their stuff, her status. Oh, you cannot look on the status here, oh yeah. Only on srsdb.com, sorry. The next one is Genryu. This Genryu here is pretty powerful. For many reasons, I'll explain. The first attack here is both blunt and heat. The other one has a blunt and cold one, cheap, very similar damage. It's just damage, nothing else. Then he has this hybrid fort. This is a AoE attack. In his case, he gives guard up, she gives morale up. This is a little more defensive, but this Genryu is not defensive, so I don't know why he has this. Hybrid forts, both heat and cold. So an AoE, then he can use 3 times in a row. If you get enough damage, it will be good, and it can just increase the survivability. Depending on the situations, if you have many enemies, well, it's a strategy. 3/3, so you can even wait to use that again. But it's only small guard up. Small guard up is not so high. It's 15% or 12, I don't remember. Then the last one is Shielding Conflagration. This is considered the strongest attack by base value. Well, we have other nukes like Scatter Explosions that hit up to 5 times that will do more damage. Usually if it hits 5 times. But Shielding Conflagration has the highest base value in the game with 4S. It can be used on turn 2. So if you have an event with one wave with normal enemies and then the second wave has a boss, you can use this and it will be amazingly powerful. If you use Hammer Rangers, it will also be easy if you have a fast attacker on turn 1. Genryu is all about the damage. And he will be used also in farming if you have the first one, because he now can use that on turn 1. And that attack was buffed in global, it's even stronger than in JP. He also gets the same passive when all allies are surviving, increases the damage by 15%, because he's a farmer unit, most of the time everyone will be alive anyway. But there's this thing here, when he lands on attack, he recovers HP with a 37% chance. I don't like this too much because he's actually a farming unit. Why doesn't he have something like this? Maybe if you're using him for boss fights for that hybrid fort, it helps. Okay, and then the last one is fired up 6, so he gets a total of 45% increased damage, just the same as Joe. Just the same as Joe. They sometimes think that just adding a heal passive to a character makes it worth for boss fights, but that's not how it works. We usually have to have more utility on a character to use on boss fights. So the next one is Young Boy. This guy here is interesting. He has Healing Blade. This will help him in raids because it just heals, but it just heals before very small effects, so it should be around 150. But it's free. Nothing to complain. Maybe it would be better to get an SDR buff instead, but... Then the second one is called Karma. This attack here was reduced in global. It's now 6 PP and it hits between 1 to 2 times. If it hits only once, it's S power. If it hits 2 times, I must say that it reaches as close as possible to 4S damage. Not as much, but it's in the end of the triple S calculation. Because Karma, actually, it's close to double S power. That is a thing. But it's random attack, you have only 50% chance of reaching that value, so pretty random. Then he has Waning Moon. This is an amplifiable skill that will now be able to be used with other characters. This debuffs agility by large effect. Large effect is 20%, not 30. It's more than some other characters, but he doesn't have such a high intelligence to keep this up with current hard challenges. So it's more about the damage, and an extra effect is just a bonus. Still, you get triple S damage, and one of the strongest triple S damage for 10 BP. Now for his abilities, we have this one: when he lands an attack, he buffs his STR by 20%. So he's healing and buffing with his first skill when you are not dealing nuke damage. When attacking with Great Sword, he gets 20% increase, and then Fired Up 6 gives him 30% more. He has 50% increase in damage, a little more than the other characters, but still he's a little more replaceable. With Karma is pretty powerful when he hits 2 times, but it's just not something special. Reliable and more made for raids. He at least heals and buffs himself, so in boss fights he also works, so it's a character that can be used in both scenarios. He doesn't have any AoE, he's a full single target specialist. If you have his Platinum styles, his Platinum style has a 8 PP AoE attack that can be used, but he's not a Prime / AoE farmer anyway. Okay, this was this banner. So in my opinion here, Joe offers value for those that are chasing all Joe styles. It's not nothing spectacular, but it's actually a good character for single target damage, and AoE works, but we do have other versions of Joe that will be better on this, since you lack the AoE opener, but you can inherit at least. Depending on your cycles, it's just allowing you to open with a full power AoE and then attacking with a better attack on turn 3. You know, it's just about just changing between Joe's styles and adding more inheritance. This one is not so good by herself, kinda needs at least the first Joe. And then Young Boy is not exactly that good, like I said, since he's more replaceable, just slash damage and single target focused, boss killer and raid attacker. Giryu has a lot of damage passives. He will be very powerful if you have his pass style that works well with Joe, and he will just do a lot of AoE damage or single target, especially for 2 waves. For 2 waves, this Giryu is much better than even for 3 waves, but offers a lot of value also for 3 AoEs in a row. When used on agility formation, we have to say that, because let's say that you are using Rainbow Rangers. This guy will be able to use 3 AoEs in a row on agility position. Not many characters can do something similar. Well, Red can, but it's only plain blunt damage. He will be doing elemental damage on Rainbow Rangers, and this changes. It's just like, well, the UDX Gwen, but better. So, this is this banner. I think that many people will want Giryu and Joe, and they can't stop if they don't get Young Boy. You have alternatives, don't worry about him. And then there is this other banner. Here we have, let's see, Bertrand. And this Bertrand here is with some hard shows to fill, because we got Abaddon Hands with the first one. Do we really need what this guy offers? We'll have to talk about this. First, he comes with a different 0 BP skill. First one was Fire and Shadow. This time is Cold and Shadow. It's just the same damage, just different elementals. Then he has this attack called Frostquake, and this is the reason why people will summon for this guy. Frostquake is a double element that is Shadow and Cold, and costs only 8 PP. With his pass style, you can use this 3 times in a row if you kill at least 1 target. And there will be events where you will be able to farm with just him. Even story mode as well, 3 waves, he can attack 3 waves with Frostquake if you kill 1 enemy. Remember that Bertrand got buffed in global, he buffs himself, he has good passives, and he will just be able to carry 4 characters in some strategies. Not every time, only some stages, but yeah, and that opens different strategies than just that Albert, because people just run Albert to get 4 trainees. This time Bertrand will be able to. Abaddon Hands is not able to do the same, because you can only use Abaddon Hands twice in a row, and the first will not have another attack to use AoE on turn 3. So this fixes the problem with Bertrand 3 wave schedule. Then he also has his attack Dominant Blaze. It's pretty similar to the December Polka attack that just does damage and heals. It's more for boss fights when he's on desperate need for healing. And it works, because this guy don't need to use Frostquake on boss fights. And he's also made for counter for many enemies in a field. Well, Bertrand has a passive that he counters all direct attacks. It says counter attacks with Mirage Blade when being directly attacked. So he's one of the best characters to do that, because it's a guarantee of a counter attack and direct attack with Mirage Blade, plus there was buffing in global in JPC power. Here is B. So If you have Global X and Press and there's many enemies, it's good because you can just keep counter-attacking every time. And he gets a heal and a BP recover every time that he counters. So he can choose to heal himself when desperate, or just keep using AoEs like Frostquake if he wants, depending if the enemies are weak to some stuff. So constant damage for boss fights. He only has one damage passive that is fired up 6. That's because he has more utility. So if you have the passive Bertrand, this increases the value a lot, then you can finally bring him to boss fights. Healing and getting DP really helps, but he does not dish out very good damage like some others that can self-buff. But if you are bringing also other buffers like Metrarch, it really helps him. Well, the next one is Snowy Ryu that was buffed like crazy this time. Oh my god, let's click here. It was buffing like crazy. The past Ryu got a 4 BP by a turn. He got a passive that... Well, first let's talk about the attacks. First one is Glowing Heart. NJPD was 4 BP skill. This now is 3 when you awaken. It cleanses all status elements. This is already very power creep because you barely have things like that. Loot has one skill that can cleanse, and it's just 4 BP by cleansing 1. He can clear the whole party, and there's only one other character that can do that, and is Halloween Princess White Rose with Princess Pumpkin Party. It's good to have this as available because this guy can be a supportive character if you have his best style. So, pretty good, unique. The second one is Hybrid Breath. This is the same attack as the other Ryu first style with S2 as well. It's just plain shadow and cold damage. Sorry, heat and cold damage. It doesn't really matter. You will not be using this too much. Now he got this Circulating Hail. This is a very good attack because it was buffed. Look, Circulating Hail is his version of Shining Glory. It can be reduced to 8 PP, and it's blunt and cold, 8 power AoE, so pretty high damage, and he will buff every aligned STR, Endurance, Agility, and Will by 40%. Large effect is 40%, and heal everyone too. I don't know if he has a very high love status, but he will be healing very similar to Shining Glory as well. But he uses 2 LP, so he can only heal twice, just like... Actually, no. Guys, something that we need to check. Dragons have 10 LP. You knew that? Dragons have 10 LP. Can he use this 4 times? Wait. Dragons have 10 LP. Stop everything. You knew you were too late to the party, sure. Dragons have 10 LP. He has 6. You sure, New Flex? Where's my dragons? Ryu is back down there. He has only 6. No. Oh, not every dragon has 10 LP. Mayor has 10. I saw somewhere that there was a dragon with 10 LP. Which dragon has 10 LP? Dora? Oops. Dora has. Only Dora has. Oh my god. Fake news. Fake news. Sorry. I knew I saw 10 LP dragon before. Capybara said that I was late to the party and it was fake news. Let's finish this up then. So he can only use twice, but that's good enough since you can backport this skill into his first style that's more defensive. So he buffs different status as well. You have to see this. He buffs the main status for characters that are martial artists. Let's click here on trial again. He buffs... Look, STR and Agility, so both status for martial artists, and also Endurance and Will. So 2 offensive, 2 defensive status, and Agility that's some hybrid status. So this status that he buffs, it's pretty cool. He does not buff Dexterity like Shining Glory. So depending on the party that you are using, this can be interesting or not. And you can still use them together to get more healings and reduce the need of Steel Blade Light users. So it's a pretty cool effect. Only 2 LP. only twice in a fight. But this Snowy Genryu gets so much better if you have the first one, because the first one has 4 BP by a turn. And that means that, let's say that you are using his attack that goes 4 BP and debuffs intelligence, and then you want to heal, you just skip 1 turn, you get 4, and you have always enough to heal when you are desperate. So this changes a lot how Snowy works and makes him a very good character for boss fights. Well, for passives we have what? This, on concentration. On start of a turn, he can increase all surviving allies' will, with a very high chance. That is 37%. So in boss fights where you need extra will, this will really help. Very long fights especially. When attack and damage will be reduced, this one gets reduced by 40%, if I remember correctly. It's the same one as Mariah, right? And Heal Link, on start of a turn, he has a 25% chance to heal himself as some random ally. But the random ally can be even himself 2 times. That's how it works here. Mayor is a dragon, that was a red dragon. So Genryu got pretty buffed, and I didn't summon for the first one because I got Bertrand pretty fast. I was thinking about summoning, he was clashing with my Golden Ball, but now I must say that most of the time it would be better to bring him than Golden Ball. Just because this becomes so much better. Now, the next one is Sarah. Sarah is not so strong, it's just like the third character, like Boy is there, Sarah is here, and they are past protagonists that are losing momentum. Jumping Shot is a 3BP skill that buffs 3BP. It's actually made for auto setups, so that she just, well, use this and gets back the BP to use something else, like either Plasma Shot or Anomaly Arrows. If you want her to do full AoE setups, you just leave this attack with 8 BP, and she will always return to use it. It's a B power AoE attack. It's actually powerful with 2 elements, Pierce and Sun. We do have Pierce and Sun with Xeno, but it's actually good for auto setups. Then the last one is Plasma Shot. We have here, look, 8 BP coast, and she buffs, decreases dexterity with medium effect. Medium effect is 20%. When the attack hits, he can also paralyze with medium chance. So it's a pretty cool thing, but I don't know if this Sarah has very high intelligence. Let me see if she has, because this is important. And she also debuffs dexterity with an indirect attack. I remember SaGa was saying that he needed an indirect debuffer. Indirect debuffers are the best types, but they are also pretty rare. Let me see Sarah. Just 1 second, guys, if her intelligence is pretty high or not. I don't know if it's also on rsrsdb.com. Let me see if they are already here. They should. It's usually 1 hour after the update we have the information. She's already here. She does have 83% intelligence. That's actually not bad since the chance is medium. It's not bad, yeah. And debuffing dexterity 20%. She will go for full auto setups, so for some setups she just opens debuffing dexterity, use this attack, and then debuffs dexterity again on turn 3. And they will always debuff and never run out of this cycle. It's actually pretty good. Now let's go for abilities. When she's directly attacked, she evades and uses Jumping Shot. So the more she gets attacked with direct attacks, she will just get more BP to use Plasma Shot again. And she evades. It's nice because her endurance is pretty bad. That's not the case with JoJo. Decreases the damage and use Headbutt. And since we don't have that many dexterity debuffers, it's actually way better than I expected. Also, when she lands on attack, she recovers HP and recovers BP, meaning that she returns to Plasma Shot sooner than you expect. She can keep the dexterity buff going. Very nice. If you are using Meteor 3 with Glory, Peon of Peace that buffs dexterity and other status, she will be a very good play now. Very good one. Overtension means that she gets 20% and more on combo and overdrive. That's because it's the only damage passive she has. It's cool, it's cool. I think she'll be using in boss fights. Better than I expected. Sorry guys, now I'll read the chat because I could not stop. Sarah is better than Young Boy. Young Boy is pure damage, and pure damage is super easy to be power creep. SaGa can be used in auto setups for raids where you don't want to be killed fast, or even Omeno. She recovers heals, and it's an indirect debuffer. We don't have that many as you think. So let me read the chat here. Send a Bertrand a hug, said Azolo. Bertrand is not here, but Jelly Beans is. Look. This is Jelly Beans. Pretinha is far away. Rank 2 Testaments in the Hidden Dojo. Nice! We were expecting this. Azolo says a haha mage that counters physical attacks with a headbutt. What's this? It's a funny imagination of short girl trying to headbutt a dragon. It makes no sense. Thanks again, Shizo, but headbutt's blunt, so the damage is not that high. It's not. But it's 8 power, so it's 3. I thought it was the only one that had bad pulls, got Bert and Joel on the last 3k. Look, always comes around, my friend. Ring, ring. Eileen says headbutt will deal decent damage, it's 8 power. Her Robin version deals more damage with that as well. Are you gonna summon on the... I am, I'll start summoning on Joe better, I guess. Ring, ring says a pity Bert. I'm so happy I got Joe. New style, says Alex. Ash Whedon says, oh wait, this is one's for S2. Choto says both Joe and Bert are not very good. Bertrand, Genryu is the star here. For boss fights indeed. Good luck everyone, says Alex. Leonardo Strife says good morning, 7 p.m. here. Very different time zone, Leonardo Strife. Welcome to the party. It's a chance heal too. Show 2 says, yeah, he has a 4S skills and he can also use this on first style for turn 1. SEU, yes, S-Power EOE on Rainbow Rangers is like pretty unique. Which style is the best? Situational, but usually the first one for farming because it buffs everyone. It was doing 300k damage on live stream with double hit karma. Yeah, double hit karma will be as close as possible to 4S with a very cheap cost, but random. EOE on Young Boys welfare style too. Yes, Rasmus, exactly. But it's not that good. New Cosmo says, guys, my mayor changes on the banner status skills. Mayor? Leonardo Strife says, I'm expecting at least a swamp of characters. Alex said I got Joe. Thanks for the advice. Hey, say Sacrate, I just joined the art and the new banners were to pull. I just said, I think you got the answer. Ash says I'm not expecting Joe and Bert hand fighting. Like Metal Gear Solid 4 ending. Mario Hardy, welcome, I have arrived. And just pulling already? Good luck. Go for it. Imagine microphone was muted all this time. But it's not. Oof, I got Joe and Green 3 pulls, got no SS for 4S pulls, but on Bert's banner. That's sad, doesn't it? Wish you better luck later. Oh snap, doesn't he? Okay, this guy doesn't have 4S attack. He has 6 LP, only Wayne and Dora. Wayne also has 10 LP. Mayor has 10. Mayor also has 10, but he's not a dragon. Mayor is a dragon, says doesn't he? Dragon. Mayor is dragon, his true form, dragon tamer. Still trying to learn $1 million shot with her romancing Saga 3. How? Pearson's choices are always Xenon and Matriarch. Yes, we have plenty of Pearson's. What's the cost of Abaddon Hands? 9 BP. Somebody says, glad I got Sarah on list. Missed both Genryu, but Sarah is way more useful than Boy. Now that she debuffs, it's pretty good. She can hit Plasma. Thanks, Enemy God, for joining. She can hit Plasma shot like crazy if RNG is on side and the Matriarch with Glorg even. You are accepting the term, sure. No, it's Global X. Bertrand better, more interesting than Joe. Cute cat. If you have Genryu and Bertrand, you should do Bertrand better. Yeah, let's talk about this. If you have both Bertrand and Genryu, summon here first. It makes more sense. Because you are getting a character for boss fights, Genryu. You are getting a character that works on both content, that's Bertrand, and Sarah that also works on both content. This is the best banner if you have the best styles. Now Joe carries the young boy, that's good, but RNG, and we don't really care about that much RNG. We should just wait till power creep happens and makes Young Boy not as good. Ganryu is pretty useful, like I said. Getting powerful attack with heat and cold on AoE, it's pretty nice. Actually, this Snowy can also do that, but he's not as powerful. And Joe, it's good if you are collecting Joes. 0 BP spell, it's with this style here. Jelly beans, yes, jelly beans. She's a 9 years old cat. Side so far only got Bertrand. Guess I'm going to miss Sarah. How many pulls? 13 Moochies got a Nectar, Aisha, and Mikhail. Great. Aisha? Jelly beans Camille. Who's the best pull here? I just said, Agung, if you have Bertrand and Snowy Ganryu, you should summon this banner. This Sarah does not need any inheritance. That's pretty cool. If you have inheritance, you can have some other things. Like, she's a Sarah that can keep using Rapid Volley Plus, because it's 4 BP, she gets one and she uses, and then she can keep using that forever. This Sarah doesn't need inheritance, but if she does, it's even better. But don't care about it. What you need inheritance here is Ganryu and Bertrand. If you have both, summon here first. Then if you have gems available, you just go here for Joe banner. I also got a lot of off-banner characters, my god. Preliminary cheers for the new characters. Let's say something. The first Ganryu with this inheritance now is a much better character, and he will be on top of double S cheers for sure. Bertrand is a double S character, Sarah is one too. Actually, it's hard to say something here because by order of best characters, I must say that Ganryu Snowy is the best one. If you have UDX style, this one is the top choice here. And then it's a tie between Bertrand and Joe, if you have their past styles. And then it's Sarah. Sarah may be even better than them because she would not be power crapped by damage. She has utility. But I think it's very close between them. They do different stuff, it's just so hard to compare. And then the last interesting one is Young Boy, because power creep will hit him. This Joe is not very good, the next one is much better. Yeah. This one just carries the 0 BP spell, but the next one also has 0 BP Q, so maybe it's not that important. So what we say is Ganryu is the first one, then Bertrand, then Sarah, then Joe. No, wait. Ganryu, Bertrand, the other Ganryu, Joe. No, I think Sarah may be even better than Joe, man. The Sarah here with that debuff will really help in some situations. Well, I'll make a full review today, and I'll talk more about that because it's hard to justify. Makes me happy to look on cats. Mine is sleeping next to me. It's a cute black Turkish Angora, commonly known as Chunky Fluffy Boy. A very cool name. Joe or Snowy? Snowy. So got a lot of off-banner units. Preliminary cheers. I answer that. 10 mooches. Use 10 mooches and all 6 characters drop. But that's super good luck. Look. Jelson says Bertrand is better than the last one. Not better for farming, but better on bossing. Mirza says 9 mooches for 6. That's crazy. Indeed. We have close to 100 people watching. Please click the like button. Also, if anyone can help the channel reaching the goal, we really need to reach the goal to make the channel survive. And then they will release Awakened Grown Up Young Boy, and we'll start calling him Young Man. Last night was 6 hours stream, gonna rewatch. 6 nights to kill Beauty, but we did. Bertrand is good, Joe for boss fight, yeah, better do both. Bertrand first. Yeah, Bertrand banner first. You can also use Sarah's last style with jumping shot, important. Yeah, so that she can heal. Indeed. It will just make her cycle better. But doesn't she have something already that makes her cycle good? I don't remember. Unfortunately, I spent all my gems on Monica Banner. Monica Banner is better. Yes, it's better because it has 5 styles, see? It has more value. Where's my cell phone? I have to look for my cell phone. Can I skip this bird? You can. He's good, but it's more if you have the first one. He's a boss fighter with counter mechanics as well, but it's not like you cannot clear content without him. While Genryu offers some things, like this guy is a martial artist with a skill that buffs agility. Depending on the length of the fight, buffing agility twice will be very nice. Also in raids, this Genryu here will be amazing. Even though he's not so good as a damage dealer, buffing everyone on raids just allows you to do more damage. He'll be a staple in many strats, just like I used the first Matriarch with Shining Glory imported. His first Q is, yeah, another good thing about this Snowy Genryu, guys, I forgot to say, I will say that on a review, is that, look, when you get his Circulating Hail to 8 BP, you just get Hybrid Breath to 8 as well, so he will never use Hybrid Breath. Since the first skill is a support, he will just attack with Circulating Hail, use normal attack, and then Circulating Hail again, easily. So on raids, he'll be super good if you want high score on out. Have UDX Bertrand and I like him better, so my fate to seal it. Yeah, UDX is better, but this one just has an attack that will offer you some different strategy. His name is Meow. Poor little cat doesn't know how to say meow, so he's named it something picks. Azolo, that's funny. You have the first one, yes. 100 views, yay, thanks! 3BP self-heal. This lets her cycle the third skill with self-heal when she needs to. Yes, it's made for autos. Very nice. In more gens now, but I got Gray, Albert, and Thomas. You got all banners only. You should be my Matriarch 2 pet instead. It makes more sense since they have a similar attack. Swap Bertrand better with P. I hope I won't regret it. I have to say that this Genryu, even without inheritance, is good enough. Now let me do something here. Just 1 second. So another reason why this Genryu is good is that we will be able to use more Rainbow Rangers again. He goes on the agility position and he will buff on turn 1 and turn 3 damage with double element. We were using Torpid recently, right? I don't have us on Raid X, so I don't know. Now you can just use Genryu. Well, he buffs only 2 times, but still pretty amazing, I must say. You like Bertrand character better, so I gonna pull on this man. Ah, Snowy Genryu is great. He 2 Rainbow Rangers during raids. Exactly what I was just talking about, Nameless. Had to pity both banners and didn't get Joe. Boy, Sarah, my luck is so bad. Zach, summoning like on the reset before whole styles. Man, I like to do some stops, some pauses, because my luck is always bad when I just go rush. Let's do power creep battle. Young boy S2 versus Sorin S1. If he gets 2 hits, he will beat easily. 8 multis on Burke banner and only 1 F banner character so far. My god. I don't know. I think I'll do some single pulls. What do you guys think? Let's do pulls now, or do we check the conquest? Let's check the conquest fast. My cell phone. Where is it? Five different currencies, guys. Oh, look. It gives 1 character. You get random items. many welfares that people wanted. For those that missed it, I know that some people want this Rook to increase their SDR. Yeah, and also Metal Black would be good in the near future when he gets his real premium styles. Ah, this guy here will also be good for those that want to, well, auto some stages and don't have red. Neo Cosmos, welcome. Just arrived and remarkable changes on the characters. I just mentioned a little. Bertrand banner is now the best one. And then Snowy Ryu got a very good buff. Now he heals and buffs and does damage. There is also Sarah that's now a very good dexterity buffer with some cycle. This music is a remix from the creator fight. Oh yeah, why only 1000 gems? You try to purchase once and see if it just increases the cost. Maybe you can purchase more than once. Never played a game with music, but maybe I should. It's pretty nice. It's very nice. Cold Toast says that really sucks. Their rate seems rigged sometimes. We can never prove, but you should just do some pauses. I believe it's better. You like peanut butter on your bread? Sure, no, we don't do that here in Brazil because it's so pricey. Didn't got a single variant style on the Joe 1. Very sad right now. I choose the dragon. This battle sprite so long, they're super weak. Zach, that's pretty bad luck, man. Sorry. I think I'll wait for the next bit. I never played a game with music. Okay, so the styles here, the free ones, the best ones are Rook, but you don't get full Rook here. You only get pieces of Rook. The only full characters here that matters are, well, this Roberto has Song of Earth that can be useful for the last Platinum style. This one has Double Crush that can be used for Princess Lion if you are using her for damage. Hardly will. And this Armic here can be used for for cheesing if you don't have red, but only on old content. Conquest rewards 10,000 geos indeed. They have to give some stuff because, well, two banners will happen unlock from now. Amazing Bangle. 4 points of slash, 4 intelligence, heat and cold. We have so many double S Harry T accessories that increase intelligence, but we barely have for SDR. So pieces for the new styles. You don't even get pieces for UDXs here. Look. We always get pieces for past styles, but we didn't get here. Books. We have more, lot of solo pieces. Where are the flash stones? Did I miss out? We don't have in this conquest. We don't. There's no new weapon, but I wish. Sierra, huh? You are a fan of Sierra. Because he kinda looks like a capybara. Been overboard to get the whole banner. Had to use the credit card. Not sure if it was even worth. If you play the game and you enjoy it, just look out on your finances. Let's get stuff. Present from Masanori Ishikawa. Thanks. Thanks, Ishikawa-san. Let's do some pulls. 6 pulls and I got Hector and Thomas. Damn. I'll start pulling on Bertrand's banner with single pulls. Let's go. Thanks, everyone. You did 80 single pulls and nothing? Hope you're better. Your luck is better than mine. Oh, man. Let's see. I'm always unlucky as well. I think that single pulls may give you that magic. Spent money to get the packs because I felt bad about having to pity Joe and Bertrand. Man. Pitying both. We always have to be ready for pitting. Good luck this banner, bro. Broke you as well, Tepun. You had 3 PD? You mean 120,000 gems? Got everyone but Sarah. That's not so bad. Let's do one more single. That was enough from Uzi. What banner are you looking for the most this year? I don't have an answer for this question because there's just so many banners and I'm not too much attached to characters, more to mechanics. I'm always excited for buffs as well. So, let's do some ritual here. Remember the ritual? You do a 15 multi, and if you don't get anything, people say that it's better to not get anything, like having extra bad luck on a pool and then return and do a multi-pool. You're looking forward to Apollo and Megumi? I don't have the first one. We covered Bertrand already. Good morning, Chaco Travi. You arrived on a good moment. We just got one of the new characters, Bertrand. Is it wise to go all out right before anniversary? Just want to put it out there. No, it's not that wise, but I'm sure that they will give a lot of gems as well. Well, Bertrand is here. Good morning. Thanks, everyone. Oh, Pretinha is here again. Now, this is Pretinha. It's not jelly beans. When is the anniversary? Next month. But they may do that Eve-anniversary thing. They always do that. Let's do again. Let's do a bad pull here. Used all my crystals to summon for the previous banner and got a featured characters. Did I made a mistake? Oh. So it's about what you're lacking. I like to summon on banners. They offer characters that are good for boss fights. Well, we didn't get any SS here. It was a pretty bad pull. Let's go. Well, no animals and a kick. So you are now definitely going to skip Rouge, right? Probably. $100 people watching now. Whoa. Thanks. Yes, indeed. We almost got to 200 in the past, but it wasn't a very special moment. I guess it was anniversary. The first anniversary. Wait, anniversary is in June? I better start saving. Yeah. Or maybe we should pull until we get a double S drop here. This is a retro, guys. It's not guaranteed. Lace says, good morning, Cher. How's it going? Didn't expect to wake up to a new banner. I should have skipped Rouge. I must say that Bertrand banner is nice. Well, we got an SS here. There we go, Bertrand. Help me out. With no animals, this doesn't look well. Well, Rouge is nice and everything, but he's just pure damage. I want characters that will help me out on boss fights. Especially since Conquest is crazy now. Gelson says, I'm a bit of a noob, but I could not understand why this new Bertrand is good. Is it because of the self-heal? It's because of the counter mechanic. And by inheritance, he can send one skill to first Bertrand, so that he can sometimes farm a full stage by himself. I'm not getting good luck, guys. And I didn't get Gerard yet. If anyone wants to support some pulls, maybe I will try to get Gerard in Rouge. Let's see what they are saying here. Treasure of Abyss? What is this Treasure of Abyss? Eerie things can be exchanged. Or bloody tentacles. You add combo bonuses. Okay, this is the same as always. Zygomal has 3 forms. This is Zygomal. What the hell? I thought it was one of her pets or something. Did you only get Bertrand so far? Only Bertrand. Without Bertrand 1, is this worth pulling? I don't think so. I think you can move on. But the prize here is that Snow Again Ryu. All players unite to defeat Agumon, who changes form every time she's conquered. Conquer the final form to get total conquest rewards. So the total conquest rewards will only happen after we killed all 3 versions of her. Conquer the small ones to weaker the monster version. You deal more damage then. Open the treasures of Abyss to get the old stuff. What do they say about total damage here? The total damage dealt in battle will be shown as total damage. If you do more than 300,000, you get this treasure drops. It's not a guarantee. You get at least 200 gold pieces as well. Your opinion, Joe? I already said my opinion, but I have to say again. Without part 1, you should save for future banners. Yes, Engelmall Sprite gonna roast 3 times in a row now. My opinion on Joe is that Joe is only work if you are chasing after all Joe versions. It's not, it's a damage dealer, but more for farming than for boss fights. I don't think she's all that good for boss fights, but she does offer some good inheritances for older versions of Joe. So what we have is 4 different versions of this Zygomal and the boss on the center. We have different elements. This Zygomal is weak to what? Oh, people are already doing damage here. Super weak to slash. Huh, of course, this is the one that people are beating the most. Yes. This one is super weak to blunt. So we have one weak to blunt, other weak to slash. What else? Here's... what would be the last one? Elements? All elements? Sun. The only element that's super weak is sun. So sun and then 3 physical. Also for those who don't have ND, Genryu can help you now if you want to evade faster together with Mama. Yes, Nameless. But it's only 2 buffs. Still, he's an agility-based character by himself, so that may help. The more I think about Sarah, the more I like her. This Sarah is the first really good Sarah. The past one was also good, but still had some problems. If you don't have Matriarch 2, Snow is definitely a must pull. Nice feats, bro. Remember watching you with this game when it just came out. Mohammed Rizvid. Are you still playing? Or not? Mal is gonna get roasted 3 times, but this is the first only. Let's click on back to see how much time this conquest will last. 21 days left. Okay. So what happens is, we're gonna kill her, this version first, and then we will defeat this one. When this one is defeated, it will appear another version of her, and then another version. And then only when we finish the last one, we'll get 10,000 jewels. That's it. Finally got my Snowy Ryu. Hard work paid off. Yeah. Now I kind of regret on getting the first Snowy Ryu because this one makes that so much better. So much better. But even without the first one, this one is good. Yet I can't summon for all styles. I don't have the money. You need that 10,000 gens now? It's only a... I don't think you can even use for this banner, to be honest. This conquest might finish just before anniversary. How many days we have for conquest? Yeah, as soon as this conquest finish, we'll have some new announcements. And guys, if you don't have many gems, this is a hard decision. This banner has only 3 styles. Mystic S will also has only 3 styles, so you have to decide. If you are a fan of Assels, you can wait 1 week till you decide as well. But knowing Ryu with that heal is very important. Let's fight once against Saigomal to see what happens here. Training him for no reason in first Saigomal Conquest, just because I love dragons. I don't play this game anymore, but when I downloaded it on launch, I looked onto your videos for guidance. I see. That's sad to hear, but what are you playing now? As Josuke Ryu becomes Fire and Nice Dora with his first style S3. Yeah. And he will have a single target and he will build as well. Holy shit, this banner with Genryu is a must-pull unit, right? I wonder if he's a triple S. Too early to say. I will have to check it. I don't think it's triple S yet. So we need to go for a slash. So do we have a slash thing build up to save time? Do we? Well, this is a slash team build that can bring 2 trainees. I don't know the status cap here. How much HP do you have, Verpina? 17-0. Anyone figure the status cap here? Emerald. Why train Emerald? I'm gonna train Sarah. I only have the Sarah. What this one has to offer? Oh, she has Phoenix Arrow. A rapid volley. What else do I need to train now? Ass Snowy Genryu. Where is his ass style? Probably down there. Well, what inheritances can you offer? Hybrid Breath? This attack here is a good inheritance already. 4 BP for an indirect intelligence debuff. Now he just doesn't need holy water anymore. Part up 6 on Joe. Yes, they changed it, Thiago. She's now stronger and has 1 more PP. What is the Perfector banner? It's a very cool banner. Most styles are nice. I believe it's 1720 HP cap here, and then on Igomol it will be 1730, right? The increase in 20. Makes sense. Looks like characters are hair drops. Haven't seen any drop yet. Let's equip a weapon at least. And they don't all come with as a whole. You have to farm pieces. For Rook example, he needs to get pieces. My Gustav stopped glowing on 17s, 20s, so yeah, then that makes sense. Is new Joe worth the chase since I got 2 lefts and 3 mooches only? You got the other 2 characters in 3 mooches? Hard question. I'm gonna save up my 65,000 crystals first until you update your tier list, Cher. I trusted your judgment so much. Holy, but you don't need to wait for that. That Genryu is good enough. Even if he stays on double S, doesn't matter. $100 gems, dropping for lengthy maintenance. Yeah, that's not even a single pull. Sarah T3 is dual element, only 8 PP, reduces enemy dexterity and paralyze. Yes, they changed it. It was not like that in JP. And like I was saying, she's a dexterity debuffer. And with an indirect attack. Well, we have Global Axe Hyundin that also has similar thing. Cross break. Let me get some water. 165. No, he's trying to be Mad Shark. You saw it? He's trying. How many drops we got? 4 drops. 108 people watching. That's nice. It's been a while since we got more than 100. Please don't forget to click the like button so we get more notifications sent. Capyvar is asking if we should die fast, and I do believe yes. Do we get 4 drops with 1 million? I don't remember how many drops we get. 5 drops with 1 million, I guess. Yeah, let's see if we get 5 drops. Fire hat. It's any trick. Four is max. And how much for 4? $600,000. I guess we should just queue it fast. Do 3 turn strategies. It's better. 4 multi-pulls in and I got Sarah and Snowy 2 times. Hope I don't have to pity Bert. Hope you don't have. This event lasts till the beginning of the next month, right? Yes. No reason to rush. Could use to train skills. It seems like we'll beat this pretty fast. Look on the damage already. As a new player in the game, how can I progress fast so my team can deal 300,000 boss damage on a boss fight? My CP is around 35,000. The trick is keep pressing the repeat button. Especially now, this raid here is nice because let me tell you something, you get status when you die. And there is no special cost. Usually on raids we have to farm currency called power meat to the raids. But not on this, just go here on Conquest, get your best characters, keep attacking, die, get more status, rinse and repeat. This is the best way to get status and then get your skills leveled up, eventually you'll do more damage. Then it's all about squad building and choosing the right skills in the right order. I will do more pulls now, guys. Oh, Snowy and Ryu. Let's do a multi. Oh, Bunny's here! If we have a kick, it's almost a guarantee. Oh no, without a kick. When I get Bunny without a kick, I don't get anything. Do I have to say something? Do I have to say something? I don't get anything, you liar. What do you mean, copy? Ah! Was it what showing on the screen? Oh my god. Off banner blues. Maybe we need to do the ritual. Will just make me lose my will. Alright, here Will is very important in the fight against Beauty. I heard Will is good against the egg fight. I deeply hate the off banners. They will get better in the future. Another bunny, but do we have a kick? Give me a kick! God damn it, yes. You got 5 times cat, my god. What is the egg fight? There's a fight in the future. Egg is a boss from SaGa Frontier 2. I will even leave it running here because I have to eat my bread. Who's the guarantee? Who's the guarantee? Oh. F. Do not say anything else. I already have you. Bert and Snowy showed up late and I made 2 more pulls to get Sarah, but with that cleared the banners. One before PD. See, gorgeous say all these banners, what a surprise. Yes, it's Bluebird Conundrum. And I just summoned Bertrand twice. Holy hell. Congrats. Bunny is here again. Give me another character, Bunny. Bunny with a kick. The egg fight's a future event. Yeah, very, very, very future. He's the last boss from SaGa Frontier 2 as well. Better than getting anything at all, huh? Getting him twice? Gelson says, Imperial Shield from Fire and Press change anything when ranking at 9? No, doesn't change a thing. Bert takes after his mon as far as banner luck goes. Oh. Joe's banner was nice to you, Doug. But Bertrand banner had 2 Mickey, a wheel, and an emerald. 4 off banners, my god. Just like Neo Flux, he said he got cat 5 times. And there was no style here. I went your name but not look yet, already on 5,000 coin. Got kicked, but it's actor. My god. This tends to be a cursed character for me to pull for. Yeah, I had to skip many lists. Like Polka, who tends to show up. Yep, my Polka also appeared before I had to PD. Never finished it Frontier 2, Tepuin. I never finished 2 and I love that game. Went Shonei, but no luck. Already on 5,000 coins. Got kicked, but it's actor. I'm off to a decent start on this one, so I'm sure my next pool are going to be trash. $7,000 coins in. Only Bertrand so far. So we have 5,000 pay jewels. What should we do? Do we summon on Joe's banner? With the paid pulls? So that is saying goodbye to Monica's banner. Got Sarah twice while looking for Bert. Oh man, I don't know what to do now. I got Mariah and Monica already. Gerard and Rouge. I'm gonna do a paid pool here. You got Sarah twice. I want Sarah. First multi-pool without an animal. They see that the egg fight is a permanent event as well. You want Sarah and Snowy. These banners have not been kind to you. No, they haven't. I have a very bad luck. Oh, by the way, Cher, what are your ratings for the new characters? Anyone besides Bird and Joe Good? I explained it. I did a mini review on this live stream. It would be better if you go and rewind a little to check it out. But to be honest, Snowy and Ryu is the best one. Then Sarah is the most important one for boss fights. Bertrand, if you have the past Bertrand, Joe is more for collecting. If you have all the older versions of Joe, it's a good idea to put him here as well. And then we got a bad luck. Genryu is also a good farmer. Oh, we got 2 assassins. Let's go there. Just got Bertrand can use Abandoned Hands now because he was abandoned. Abandoned hands. Terrible luck. Again. But, Bluebird, if you're still here, it's hard to justify these characters because they rely too much on inheritance. The only character that don't rely much on inheritance is Sarah. And a young boy. Sarah can perform by herself without any inheritance. And she's a boss specialist. She debuffs dexterity by being a direct attacker. Bertrand by himself, it's not that cool. You can skip him easily. But that's knowing Genryu is the best character from the banner. So I suggest you start with Bertrand banner. Then about Joe. Joe case is more about collecting Joes. That Joe by herself is also nothing so special. She's a good turn 1 damage dealer for farming, but not a boss killer. And Genryu is a farmer character and kinda relies on the past version as well. Now Young Boy is very powerful with RNG involved, but you don't really need him. It's hard to say. I believe that Bertrand banner is better because of Snowy Genryu, but Joe banner, Genryu and Joe is cool if you have the past styles. You always have to look now about what you're missing. This one will be good, let's go. Or not. You mean the summon? This one was not good. Nameless one, Sarah and Snowy. Ah, man, I have to use more of this. Third one. Good morning, Double G. I have most of the characters for inherits. The only one I don't have is Bertrand MK1. That reduces a lot of the value of that Bertrand. But Sarah and Snowy are even good by themselves. Nice! Just got back again. Did Cher got anything besides Bert? Not yet. But I just got a guarantee here. Hopefully it's a banner character. Are you pulling Double G? Didn't know there was a banner. We just got a live stream. Look. Emerald. Hey Shark, will you hate all characters on live stream or did I miss? I already did. You can rewind a little to check. Because if I keep returning to it, I will not move on. Good morning, Hazen. I woke up in the surprise of Joe and Bert, which is more important to go first. Bertrand. Because of Snowy and Ryu. Letting in place so slowly making me so anxious. Oh my god. Off banner. I can't open my pocket, man. I have to pay my bills. Cat. Man, this banner has been shapped for me too. 3 off banners already. Me too. Speaking of Emerald, how do you get her as style? I think it drops from Conquest and also Story. I don't know if it's today or after reset. Top priority pools, the best of the best version of their styles even on JP currently. I don't play JP double G. And there we go. We used all my paid gems and I didn't get anything. So nice of you, game. So nice of you. I only have Bertrand now. I have a deep, deep hatred of off-banners. They will eventually update the off-banner pool, but I know that one day you just get all of them as well and start hating. Full pity for Joe and only one off-banner SS style in all multis. RNG's like that, man. How's the other game Ryu? It's a pretty powerful damage dealer, but he requires the past inheritance. Where's Double Benny? That sure noises. That sure thoughts. Had to pity Burt, got nothing for the remaining 11 Muchi. See? 5 Muchis at least got a Burt. I think I'm doing with this banner. Too much off banner shits. I have to get Snowing and Ryu. So this means that I'll have to skip Monica banner forever now. Got first pull Burt, should I go further for Ryu? This is a problem, man. If I tell you yes and then you just have to pit again Ryu, will you curse me? It's your decision. But Ryu is the best one from the banner. I'm training these characters that I may not even get. The series has good music. Yes, it is. Yes, Risen Hinden. Very good music. Cher, do you recommend Snowy? I do. I will make a review today explaining it better, but he's the best character from the banner. We all curse you anyhow, sure. Yeah, sometimes my off stream pools are better, so your guy's not getting, not giving me much luck. I'm joking. It's just bad RNG. Just like when I was fighting Beauty, so many bad RNGs, and it just happens on doing pools now. Spend all my resources and only got Bertrand. And I can't open my pocket because I have the rent, I have views. Those are more important than a gacha game. I'll have to wait. And bye-bye Rouge. Bye-bye Gettard. I really want to Gettard. Bye-bye Gettard. And Joe didn't drop. Career didn't drop. How many multi-pools I did? 4, then how many others? Like 12 multi-pools in total for only Bertrand. No, so nice of you, game. So nice. You get in again soon, haha. Oh yeah, of course. Thankfully, at least I got very lucky. Monica Banner have some good gen stash. Are you summoning here? So guys, this last conquest will be the best way to farm status. This lasts for 3 weeks, so you can train all characters in the game. Books in the shop and gold pieces, yes. We need books, Doug, all the time. But I don't need books because I don't have new characters. Why do I need books if I don't have new characters? Tell me. Got shafted. But I heard someone saying that it didn't get a single featured style before PD. So there's even worse luck than mine. Four drops. I think 600,000 is what you need to get the drops, right? Running 3 people squads will be the best thing ever. 2 trainees. He's got you there, game. You got to let him pull characters to sell him those book packs. I wish I had some stash of gems. I'm not sponsored, so I have to take care of my stash. It's so hard, man, to keep up with so many banners. What the hell? I wake up to a meditate banner. Yes, J-Prack, you did. Who do you recommend? I answered this like 10 times. But I will do it again. I recommend Snowigan Ryu because he was buffed in global. Now he has an AoE damage attack that buffs 2 status, costs only 8 PP, and heals everyone. He's trying to be Matriarch. He has an AoE cleanse that can also be used in boss fights. If you have his pass style, it makes it even better. Then after that, I don't know if you care much about boss fights, Sarah will be pretty good. And then it's about inheritances for the other banner, Joe. And oh, we got this. Ah, you get it and you open, you get some stuff. I see. You can either get pieces from the egg or a full character. Bertrand makes the first Bertrand good. For maybe 4 trainees setups. It will not happen all the time, but still pretty good. So the best banner is Bertrand banner. Even if you don't have the other Ryu, having this new Snowigan Ryu is better. It works by itself. You can use him for intelligence debuff. I don't remember if he has a very good will or a very good intelligence. Let me see here. No, he has actually a very bad intelligence. Only the older one has 60%. So, intelligence debuffing with him would not be that cool. This Snowigan Ryu will not do much damage. He has an 8 power attack, but he will not do much damage. The first one will do. You have to backboard inherit. So you're saying to get luck and get all 2 multi-pools? I got it, let's go. Tell me if you were lucky, because many people here were not. Damn, this conquest gives 10,000, yes, but you cannot use for these banners because you will only be able to finish this conquest in 2 weeks from now. Because they will change the central boss, Igomol farm, in 2 weeks. Next week it will change, then the other week will change again. So many units with counters in this banner. Yes. They work for different situations as well. Bertrand or Joe? Bertrand banner. Joe is cool as well, but only if you're collecting all Joes. Also, spoiler, you get even more jewels when this entire event is done, but I won't tell how much. Even more than 10,000? So... Whoa, another off banner. Yup, trap banner. Yeah, you see, it's even because we are close to anniversary. We're close to anniversary and we get a lot of off banners. Nice. I want a spoiler. Tell me how much. Total progress 0%. It's different here this time. Because we have to kill this boss and this one will give us 33%. And then they will change the boss. Some people... Let's try to... Oh, look! Resistance to everything. But the status cap will be higher. For sure. I suppose we should be focusing on one by one. Go for the slash one first. Bring people to train. Yeah, there are jewels on the shop. Oh, yeah, as well. Let's see if we get some there. How many people were lucky? Tell me which people were lucky here, like getting 2 styles on a pool. Luck in this game is crazy. It's like, have anyone played Tactics or Final Fantasy Tactics? When you have to use that attack and it says like there's 95% chance of failure, do you even attack? I usually don't, but in this game's like using that attack and praying for it to hit. You know you're against the odds, but then you still try. New Flux says, I got Bertrand and Sarah on first multi, but then had to pity against Ryu. See? Luck is crazy. You can start well and then have to pity. That's what someone was asking. Saying that he got Bertrand on first multi and if she should chase Genryu. Imagine having to pity. My first 3 multis on Joe were duds with no SS. Then I got Joe on 4th. On Bertrand I got Sarah and Bert on the second multi. Nothing on first. Consider that relatively good luck. Yes. Much better than mine. It's just like you did 5 multi pulls and I got 3 featured styles. I did around 12 multi pulls and I only have Bertrand to show. Much better than my luck. I'm way below average now. It's a double banner with trigger, and you should get used to this, because that's eventually what's gonna happen to this game. Double banners with 3 units. Danielle says, I got Joe, Snowy, Young, and Sarah. I will leave it on that. Cost me 50,000 jewels. I had some really bad luck in the last 5 months, but it seems to be coming back. Yeah, remember your bad luck, some Linux. Seems to me that we'll get this done very fast. Will we have to attack other smaller minions again? Gustav's getting will. The will to fight. J-Praxis trash event, I'm going back to sleep. You got some bad luck, J-Prax. Are you mad? I'm mad. But I can't show. Kiro says, yeah, I'm normally very lucky in banners, but these were the worst banners for me as well. First three Muchis on Joe's. Wish my luck was relative too. If that double banners becomes regular, I'll just skip in via casual. But it will be regular. But in JP, they had very strange styles in double banners. Like, you had 6 styles, 3 in each banner, and only 2 were good. I mean, good to pull. The other ones were too much niche and could be easily skipped. So the worst. One banner had a good character, the other banner had a good character, so how could you decide? This will eventually happen. The worst thing ever is that we'll have buffs. So they will fix their mistakes on that bad styles to try to make us pull. Will to Fight, my favorite song from Final Fantasy 13. Final Fantasy 13. I don't know the name of the songs, but I love that game, love the songs as well. Thanks for mentioning, Dozy. 3 styles banners are just sad times. I think that on Anniversary they'll start talking about the updates to the off banners. Hopefully. Someone says I am sitting on 27,000 gens before Conquest gens, which puts me in line to be able to grab Aslos if I decide I want her. Very nice. My luck even out. I usually have bad luck on 2 banners in a row, followed by good luck on the next 2 banners. It's like the 2 Pokemon versions all over again. But in Pokemon you can have a friend to borrow you some other Pokemons. Here you don't have a friend. You cannot change. You cannot trade units. It's much different. But see, we will have a hard time because they are making fixes to most characters. So if they are better, we will think about pulling. Look what they did to Snowy and Ryu. Became a meta character. Snowing and Ryu, they are fixing things, yes. JP is beta for us. They test and see that the people didn't sumo. They probably have some data saying here, oh, this character was not pulled. This character, people didn't care much. Let's fix this character. Mariah, yeah, Mariah. Mariah became meta. Snowing and Ryu will be useful in most fights, I can assure you that. Especially if you have the first one. Now he's just a complete support package. Those that didn't skip him should be pretty happy. Just auto-repeat. Wouldn't her before buffs, but buff made me go for her immediately. I would skip her without buffs. Told you that they would buff Genryu a lot. I should have trusted. I imagine and even imagined that this could happen, but I was not so sure. Now his support AoE cleans is only 3 BP, meaning that's always available, always. But it's not fast, guys, but since his agility should be the highest of the party, he will always cleanse on bad situations. In some fights this may be interesting. Especially because he's not just that, he has a lot of things. I was pissed that I want Cat and Azami badly. The worst banner luck I ever had was Princess White Rose Halloween banner. I went to PD and got absolutely nothing on the way there. I used my PD on Princess White Rose, of course. Yes, Glad I have our Gustav, the recent Gustav. I have him as well. Let's run some autos so I can get some water. My worst luck was the first New Year banner. You got 3 polkas and had to be together. No, actor. That banner was pretty bad. If we knew, we would not even summon that. Those characters didn't make any difference. I said to skip, but I wanted that actor and couldn't get it. They wouldn't say that I had to pity Bertrand 1 and nothing dropped on the banner. You mean Snowy and Ryu? Had to pity Bertrand 1 and then get add their styles. So no Snowy. It's not like you really need Snowy and Ryu, but they just became much better. You can just switch between the 2 versions of the Ryu. If you want damage, you use the first one. If you want I don't know, support, you just use this one. But I think that it will depend on the situations. Good morning, Norix. Welcome. How are you? Got actors so I could have something to flex on people. Flex on me, right? Because I wanted that sprite. But back in that days, I didn't know how frequent limited time banners will be. This game is all about limited time banners. All the time. Then when I finally understand that you should just, well, save all the time because you need to have a PD available, I started saving more. But it was only on the start of the game that I did pull for bad banners. Then after that, I don't think I pulled it on bad banners. So little rerun. It's painful how little they rerun stuff. Indeed. It's just like 6 months later. It's half a year. Half a year is a lot, man. They should have rerun like 3 months after the character is released. Every 3 months have something like Romancing Saga 3 rerun with, I don't know, 10 styles, even with, I don't know, half the hates, but 10 styles, but they should have more reruns. Jones says, I'm losing all of my luck. Have Bertrand, Joe, and Ryu. That's not as bad. There are all sorts of banners that never rerun. Many, especially the SaGa Soul banners. The checking in. Hey, Shard. Hope it's all well. Hey, Daryl. Welcome. How are you? I'm fine. Just a little sad didn't get the characters. Remember spending 20,000 jewels on Platinum WoW back in the day? Jones just subscribed it. Thanks. Mag in all the SaGa styles from September. Yes. I guess they will rerun then when we get the next version of them. The best luck I ever had was a complete waste. Was on the second SaGa Soul. I got everyone in 15 singles, but that was essentially pointless. You mean that Avi? Forgot the name even. Avi banner. You only got a chance for Wagner's stage rock with the paid pity. Only once as well. Well, Wagner's is now back with the bottomless we run better. Narcisse, yeah, and Kurt. Someone is ringing my doorbell. 1 second, guys. I'm back, sorry. Kurt Bergooding must never be forgotten. Kurt. Best thing ever in our reality. I skip better one easily. Maybe I'm overlooking something, but these two banners don't seem super crazy to me. Based on the recent fought battles, Snowy 3BP cleans is a little interesting. Narc, Snowy is good because he has AoE damage, heal and buff. That is the best thing that you can get from the banner. The other characters are more about inheritance options. I can see Sarah being used since she's a very good damage dealer and debuffer. But it depends. Having only 3 styles, it's not so good. Chances of Mouth banner are pretty high. The only really high hated character here is Snowy and Ryu. And then I guess more situational stuff, like Sarah is a dexterity buffer. But she does not buff her intelligence, so it will not work on extreme hard content unless you buff yourself many times. But I want to go after the protagonist, because I know many people summon for protagonists and I do content. And they are good farmers as well, they will be used in many formations. Sarah and Snowy and Ryu, in my opinion, are the most meta-critical, while Joe and Bert are nice for folks to utilize those styles. Yeah, and I have all their styles as well. I can't skip one Joe now. Sarah VP Cyclone is kinda lit. Third skill is really useful. That's true, some Linux. She has a perfect cycle. Snowy and Ryu is a buffer, we always want buffers. Yes, we don't skip buffers in this game. Don't skip buffers. Sarah, Liz, and Claudia are very useful for both teams in general. There's not a ton of bow users in the game. And also, in the future, when we get that events where you have to use a full party of a single weapon, we will be able to take more advantage of that. Sarah will really help on that. She can even paralyze. Sarah listen. Okay. Really want Sarah. She useful in the simulation. My both teams atrocious. Yeah, exactly what I was talking to Puan. She would be useful there. I see we have many Kurt Burgundy fans here. Neoflux, Tempuan, Doug. Moon says, my worst banner was February. Howling Princess White Rose and Final Emperor rerun. Each pool I had an SS style, but the star of the banner never coming out. Since I'm a comeback player and must chase Halloween Princess White Rose and Impress. That was a very good banner for a rerun. But yeah, I still can get it. Which one you got? On agility chases Snowy is great because a chance to buff Will means you can evade support ailments from an enemy. Yeah, it's a team buff. That is super cool. You will only be able to buff 2 times, but it may be enough to start evasion. Like right now in War Tower, using him on turn 1 and on turn 3 will allow you to keep evading. Bring also Shendu. Then after some 3 turns, they will just start evading forever. The new Joe has more CP on level 30 than my other 2 Joes on level 50. I think she will hit hard. Audio Bok just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing. Don't skip buffers or else you end up like me. Yeah, copy. Don't skip buffers. The hardest type of character in the game. You think Snowy can work on high tower levels like 270 or there are better characters? Kaze, let me tell you something. I didn't test, but exactly what I just said. Go with Matchwork with Peon of Victory. Then you get Noel's daughter, Snowy, and Shendu. The 50 character has to be either the newest Barthélemy or the new Boston. Use them all together. I suspect that they can give you enough to evade 270 on Ward Tower. I suspect, I'm not so sure, because I was able to evade 269, but it was also debuffing agility. Now Snowy Guarantee will allow you to start evading faster, so you can even, I don't know, save Shendu buffs, I don't know. We'll rely on RNG still because you have to use Rapid String and Uni can kill you easily there. I think you need like 20 resets to not be killed in 3 turns or whatever. But since Snowy can will buff right from the start and will keep buffing Will from time to time, I'm pretty sure that he will be a very good asset in Ward Tower on that extreme hard content. You only got Tatiana? Oh my god. Then you have to pity who you pity. Shonen's just DPS, so he will not be relevant forever, but he's still going to be a premium DPS for a long while. Yes, on average he's pretty powerful, like we were discussing. He's just, it's kind of similar to what we have with Madeline. Madeline goes and do a lot of damage and dies. He would just not die easily, but he would just, on average, do similar damage. If he gets 2 hits, it's amazing. He will attack 3 times in a row with that. 3 times in a row with a chance of 2 hits. On the average, at least one time he would do double hits. But it's more for raids. On Manual, he's, I don't know. This he buffs his STR as well. The second hit already comes stronger. But like I said, it's easy to replace a character like him. Linwood family is a must for me, but my GMC is not friendly. When I'm summoning for these characters, it's just like me saying, when I do some strategies, people say, oh, I use this character. And I know that many people will have Joe and Bertrand, so I need to have them to make videos. It's important. If I didn't make videos, I would not care so much. No, he has 100% will, I didn't realize, I guess he doesn't like debuffs. He doesn't like debuffs, doesn't like to get inflicted with stuff. He needs a very high will because he can't be afflicted with confusion or anything. He has to stay there to save other people, so it was needed. 100% will. Is this the highest will we have in the game? It doesn't beat Mayor, I think. Let me see how much Mayor has. Mayor has a stupid high value. No, it beats Mayor. Mayor has 92. I think we already have other characters with higher, but Mayor I remember being very high. It will be hard because this Ganryu is better for what I was saying. Boss fights, this wheel buff will help. It's a very high chance, yes, it is, but it's a wheel buff for the whole party. 20%. Everything helps. But the first Ganryu passives are generally better. Greater one has high will. UDX death as well. I think Apollo. I think that UDX death has around... No, only 70%. I remember my boy Julian, he was my first SS that got me to places when I first started playing. Always has a special place in my heart. And Julian is a very funny case because I was summoning on the first half anniversary banner and I didn't get Julian, and I said that I would not try, but people were saying, no, but you're missing out on Julian. Julian is amazing. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna use this Julian because I don't think that he's reliable as a tank. People, nah, you're missing out. You can have him on a mage party and everything. And I was, okay, let's summon then. And I eventually got Julian and used him like a maximum total of 2 times in my life. Was it worth? Ask me. No. As it says, what about Princess Pumpkin and Ganryu working together? Will you be able to reduce spell damage to nothing or not? No, because Ganryu is a chance. So he's only helping a little, not being reliable on Will. But since his AoE buffs Endurance and Will too, maybe on the start of the fight. Nijui says, I'm gonna try a few multis tomorrow in my lucky hour. 1 hour after reset. Good luck on that. Let's go to the shop and see if we can purchase gems. He was a tank, sure. He was there to tank your gems. Yeah, he tanked my gems, indeed. If that was his role, he performed it well. Super well. Even more raids. Raids and raids and raids. I have a lot of will. In fact, he has already on level 50. You mean will the character or will the status? But Ganryu starts pretty well for evasion strategies now. Bring him will allow you to reduce the damage, reduce the chance of being inflicted with ailments right from the start. Sometimes buff a little will so that it decreases even further. But if you want damage, you have to import that skill into the first UDX knowing Ganryu. He has damage, this one doesn't. Doesn't have a single damage passive. Let's go to the shop. Look, we can get 1,000. Let's purchase and see if we can get more. No. It's that, just that. 1,000. I have 87 missions cleared. Just useless stuff. A lot of useless stuff. We got 3 of these. Let's open this. I want to see what I get. Just small bits of stuff. Whoa, this was terrible. totally terrible. There's no even a chance of a gold piece. Put Julian in Desert Lance X position to draw enemy attacks and give him pure barrier from Mariah to become the ultimate shield. Just leave Mariah there, she's better than Julian. Why would you use Julian then? Place Mariah, use her instead. They're really trying to figure out rewards for conquest. It was 3,000 and 5,000 for completion, and they added gens to the exchange. Because this one is much more longer. Austin Ricketts just subscribed, thanks. Got some tickets at least. Tickets! Let's see some of the other options that we can do. Everyone can also do the blunt one, because the blunt one we can stop with the elephant. This one here. I'll call this Igo Slash. Then the other one will be... Well, let's keep at least one more. Igo Pierce. No, Igo Blunt. Can we choose our sprite character in Conquest? I saw Fuse there. My character appeared Fuse because it's my main character. Let's stomp on these enemies. Rainbow Rangers. I wish there was a PD for the Platinum after like 1000 summers or something. It took me forever to get Flamenco Barbara, and now I'm never going to get Madeline. Oh, you will! Don't think like that. So when the droplets are killed, will the resistance of the middle boss be lower? Exactly, that's what's gonna happen. Want to choose main character, you have to press... Oh, I'll have to explain. Let me go there. Oh, you have to test Dojo, I'll go there. Click on menu, then go for player information, and then change favorites. And here you change the character. Let's go to the Dojo. Better than just checking the Conquest more and more. It's all about the same stuff. Hidden Dojo 5, and you said that you can finally get rank 2 material. I should have saved this then. My god. Wish I knew. I'm Rouge again, it feels right. Rouge? Ah, you went back for Rouge for your favorite. Ah. Now, is this really hard? Let's see if this is really hard. I usually use this strategy. Let's use the same one I was using. You saw, yeah, rank 2. I was using this squad, it's not exactly perfect, but let's see if it still wins. This is a very old team, I'm a little lazy and didn't change. My standard team beat it first try, but I could see some bigger bosses maybe being hard. Especially those that can inflict set of elements. 2 are dead, it's just 3 now. I'm immune to difficulties now because of tower. Nothing's hard anymore. Yeah, it was easy. This is a very old thing. I think I changed that in December. December or January. We get more drops. Now we can get Testament 2. Can't wait for Hidden Dojo 5 Haniwa to dominate the dojo again. We can go with Steel Blade Light. Let's use triple Steel Blade Light. But to do triple Steel Blade Light, I need to open the pocket. I can't. Yay. Now you only purchase rank 1. Oh, rank 2. Anyway, let's do it as they just did, Haniwa. They should be saying, Haniwa Game Boys, do you really love this character? Time, I could be farming something else. You summon? I did, Raffaele was not so lucky. He only got Bertrand so far. I'm always unlucky on this. Took too much time. Yes, a lot of time to kill, like 10 minutes even sometimes. Can't even do dojo because of thin had to skip. Triple Steel Blade Light, Mariah and Snowy for the clean seems like a fun meme team. You don't need Snowy because he can only heal twice. I said I go more blunt. Sign did another pull and got another Bertrand again. 11 Muji so far and only Bertrand and no gens. Like me. Just like me, copy. Left fork versus Haniwa is humorous, especially since Mir screw up his 7 hit attack. 7 is not 5? And he just keeps buffing himself to Stratosphere. Should be pretty fun. So, what other blunt image dealer we want here? Boston to debuff Endurance. Do we need to buff Endurance? Doesn't seem like she has very high Endurance. I would much prefer someone to buff my STR. But is this enemy also a little weak to slash at least? 33,000 same exact as mine right now. You also only got Bertrand and Joey. Near the counter. Ah, I see. I got it now. No, it's resistant to slash. Most of our buffers do slash damage. STR buffers. I like to use Boston just because of this. I don't have them years or two. He just self-counters and bye-bye. Another blunt damage dealer. Better on STR. Let's bring Hannibal for training. Banners are really mean sometimes. You only found out about that now? 209, it's my play with auto function stage. Is that Hannibal stage? We'll probably not be back for Work Tower today because I have to make review. I will finish the live stream in a few I mean in half an hour or something, because I have to make the review. The review is important, right? Not everyone watches the live streams. Sarah is my first bow physical user. You mean besides Liz, right? Extremely mean. Especially to me, a creator of the game. Conan creator that cannot play with all styles. Yeah, Raphael, just knowing game review is a must-have. Yeah, the next style of Liz is full physical too. So are the devs gonna make some special character rerun in the Pageant's banner? People are still waiting for Leon rerun. He still hasn't appeared. How much since Leon was released? It was released in October or something? So much time to get access to a character. She counters? She counters with a chance. So we have to use gunners here, guys. October. Since October. Deception. Medium chance that happens all the time. Neon's pre-Halloween. This is Halloween. And there's an enemy here? Was this enemy here? Yes, I'm going crazy. It's all because of beauty. Oh no, Blackjack, I'm out. I saw someone mention Global X early. Is there talk of another Global X variant coming soon? No, it's just speculation. This is the popcorn instant all over again. At least there was popcorn. She summons. It's the first time that someone summons an enemy in the field. Because I didn't see it. I'm reading the chat, so I don't always check, but yeah, she starts by herself. How did she summon an enemy? Conjuration. What are you guys talking about? I don't see any enemies. Haha. This is Spider. This time is a Spider. It can even change the enemy. Like a can be pretty if she wipe her panda makeup. It's all about the clouds, man. The clouds. You can do damage to the spiders as well. Doesn't matter. Now that I purchased the 1000 gens, do I have enough for a multiple? Where we can die easily on this conquest, I'm having a bad time dying. Just equip your equipments. Got Joe and Young Boy in 5 multis, I'm done and we'll save for future. You aim it only on Joe? Meanwhile, the other one that I'm fighting, Water, keeps buffing herself. Water? Ah, the blue element. How Snow is going to have more agility than Jenny? It does, right? It does have a lot of agility. It's so hard to call in because they have the same name. The one with the highest agility is... the latest King Ryu. But not the Snowy. Snowy has 102. UDX Snowy. New one has 88% endurance and 100% build. Doesn't want to get damage. Water one is all about warding up. I don't know why that one has ward up and the other one has morale up. Like, the new Ryu has ward up, and he's a damage dealer. Should have morale up, but since Joe already has morale up, let's see the other versions of Agumon. This one keeps buffing herself. Maybe this one is easier to die. This one is weak to what? Pierce. I have a Pierce team here. Pierce. No one here does Pierce damage. I forget to rename the squads. With Jenny's intelligence, the first UDX has better intelligence. Just say Jenny and Snowy, we understand. Should be better. Sorry, I meant to say that my Snowy got agility faster than Jenny. Ah. Yeah. It's all about the RNG status ups. I go Pierce. We did 1 hour of live stream for Taiwan. Now we have 2 hours and 25 minutes for the content. My god, and yesterday I did 6 hours live stream too. I'm a live streamer guy now. You want a battering rate? Meanwhile, I just finished Beat Romancing to Quiet, which Mariah impressed in Divine Lancer formation. That's good. Congrats on beating. Doesn't make sense to me to that guard up on a kinda weak AoE. It's like not much damage for the PP coast, and you don't really need guard up for multi-enemy fights. Yeah, that gear is not for boss fights, so why does that have guard up? Makes no sense. Oh, group 1 has Shadowing, he's the best one. So everyone, I really cannot afford summon anymore. If anyone wants me to summon more, please help the channel. It's the only way. I will have to skip styles from now on. So Claudia, Matriarch, Minerva. Do I really need this Matriarch? This Monica cannot do 100 Lotus 2 times in a row, right? This is pretty powerful for 2 usages. I'm gonna use it anyway. Since I'm bringing Matriarch, she's gonna use Gleaming Way. I'll remove Claudia then. With Gleaming Way, I can simply get one more VP and Claudia will be able to use it. Oh, Monica. So, formation should be... Yeah, I need a Dexterity position. Deadly Pierce. Yeah, I'm gonna bring 4 characters in. I need another one. Let's remove Gray. $270 will be forever in my memory. Too much sweat and anxiety. How many times spent there? Let's bring Claudia back. I guess it's too much damage. Jenny's an agility style. Let's try 1270 again, but man, prepare. Prepare, take some teas first. Teas are needed. So sad that she needs help to perform 2 attacks in a row. It's always funny to equip Matriarch with 2 Matriarch equipments. It was stressful to watch, much less play. Yeah, it's not for everyone, man. I never want to do that again. The blue one is terrible. I want to see that one. Andre says, too bad I missed the last night's stream. 6 hours to defeat a stage, man. 6 hours of my life. But we did it. Perseverance is important. Bang, 6 hours, take a nap is better. Of course. This one buffs herself and it's harder to do damage. People will leave this one for last, you can be sure. Yeah, J-Prek. Rook's doing a lot of damage, but he can be countered. Throwing knives, she's stealing dark attack. This one took the longest. But I guess if I'm gonna run some auto tickets, I'm gonna leave it here. Well, I should get back to work so I don't get in trouble. Yeah. Thanks for the hard work. Thanks, Norix, for always supporting the channel. Have a good day too. Actually, I was asleep when it started streaming, and when I woke up, Cher was closing to the You really slept only 5 hours. Hi, Eileen, you're back. I'll be finishing the live stream in a few, guys. I don't know why, but I'm feeling some... I woke up 3 days ago with some neck pain, and now I'm having pain in this region here. I don't know, I slept so last today to do the live streams. But I need to take some rest and record the review. People want the review. I'll make a review and also a video about Conquest to release today. And I also have to help wife. I decided to change the time to help her to be able to make the live stream. But I still have to do some real life stuff that's important today. So better off just finishing it now, since we are losing watchers as well. We got to 110 people today. It was awesome. So before you leave, before we finish, click the like button. It will help the channel, because the more likes we get, the more notifications are sent. It's important. Thank you all for staying up. Thanks, Eileen, for returning even though we are just finishing now. I'm gonna leave my team running this. I'm gonna take a rest and make the 2 videos. So I checked in a little better because I just checked it on the middle of the release. But Snogan Ryu is the best character. If you care about hard content, just like Mariah, go after this Snogan Ryu and you will see some strategies with this guy that will work for very hard challenge. But if you don't care too much, it's not a good thing. You can just keep... It's more about people that like hard challenges. Thanks, Zach Rogue. Thanks, Raisin Reedon. Thanks, J-Prek, Capivara. Thanks, Doug. Well, at least we got 1 million here, haha. Because Claudia keeps healing. Kill Claudia. Thanks, Tepuin. Have a good day, Tepuin. So today we won't have another live stream, only tomorrow forward tower probably. Yeah, let me leave this on auto. And that's it, guys. Don't know where you live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It has been a pleasure, and I hope to see you again on the next video or next live stream. Remember, today I'll try to release at least a review. I don't know about the Conquest, but there's not much about to say here. It's just farm these versions of Lycomol and then we will fight the central boss. Nap time, have a good one. I will just take a nap for 30 minutes and then make the review. Have some nice rest, buddy. Take those bike and helmet from Mama. Mama is much better on this than me. But yeah, thanks everyone. Goodbye.